everyone! This is Sid here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing the Valentine's Day special. So if that sounds interesting to you, then please stay tuned and stick around. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Now, I know that Valentine's Day is obviously the holiday of love, but I already drew all of my Arc 1 ships and I didn't really feel like drawing them again, so I decided to go with a different type of love. I'm going for familial love because, you know, it's obviously very, very important that you love your family. So yeah, that is very, very good. I'm going to be drawing the families of my Arc 1 characters, including Chro's family, Ash's family, and Destiny's family, and talking about their relationships with each other. So, if that sounds interesting to you, then please stay tuned and stick around, and without further ado, let's get started, shall we? I'm going to try to talk slower. I don't know why, like, my theatrical abilities are not really coming in handy right now. I feel like sometimes I talk really, really well during my videos, and then other times I just talk like way too fast. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm gonna try my best to do a good theater voice and do slow and loud and clear, because those are the three things you need. You need clarity, volume, and diction. So yeah. But anyways, I'm just going to be going in the order that I drew these in, so I'm going to be starting off with Chro's family first, and here they are. Chro actually has the biggest family out of anyone in this video, and it took me so long to draw his family. It took me literally like 9 hours and 30 minutes. So you guys, like, y'all always finish y'all's drawings within like an hour. I usually finish mine within like 2 to 4 hours, but this one literally took me like freaking 8 times as long as everyone else. I'm like, I swear to freaking gosh. I was like so unbelievably done with this by the time that I finished. I was like, I'm not touching Chro again for like 3 months. But yeah, this is Chro's family. Basically, Chro, he has him, his sister Ravana, who is also one of the major important characters, and his two parents, Ava and Onyx. Now, I'm not very creative, so Ava is literally just the middle of Ravana, and Onyx is literally just the end of Chronix, but whatever, just ignore it. Anyways, in this picture, I drew it where Chro was a little bit younger, so this is him in his like 13-year-old body, I guess. Ravana is his younger sister, so she is like a few years younger than him. I think either like 1 or 2 maybe. It doesn't really matter, it's just like they're very close in age, but she is like a tiny bit younger, you know? But basically, genetics do not exist in my story, because obviously like Ava has pink eyes and Onyx has brown eyes, and both of them have like turquoise eyes, so yeah, just ignore it. The only way that genetics actually works in my story is when it comes to like magic and stuff, so yeah. Anyways, they all are very, very happy together in this picture, but that is not exactly how it is in real life. I drew all of them happy in the picture just because like who wants to draw people mad in a picture? But anyways, basically the relationship with their mom Ava is pretty solid because Ava is a pretty good person. Like basically what happens in like the prequel book is that Ash, he lives outside in the wild by himself. He was raised by wolves. So when Ravana and Chro find him and befriend him, they want to like take him home so that he can have like a place to stay, you know? So as the like motherly, nurturing parent, you know, the one who actually cares and has empathy for people, Ava is like, sure, we'll take this guy in and we'll take him under our wing and we'll care for him until we can find a better thing for him to do. But Onyx, on the other hand, is like very, very skeptical about all this. He thinks that Ash is very like sus and suspicious, which I mean is pretty much true. Like Ash is a very sketchy guy, and for obvious reasons, he is like the literal descendant of the goddess of darkness. But yeah, he just argues with Ava a lot and causes a lot of problems, and he's very, very like strict and serious and stern and stoic, which I know like it's very important for a parent to be strict, otherwise their kids will never learn anything. But I feel like sometimes he's a little bit too strict with like Chro and Ravana, and yeah, I feel like Chro's relationship with him especially is very rocky and rough, and they don't really have the best of times together. But yeah, it's all okay. I feel like if they got divorced, Ava and Onyx, then Ava would probably be the one to take the kids, because the kids like Ava a lot more than they like Onyx. Just like literally low-key. I know, like, it's so cliche, but I feel like it's impossible to write a family that is, like, interesting, that has, like, an amazing relationship. Like, I am so beyond grateful because almost everyone in my family, they're either, like, divorced or they have, like, secret other parents or something like that. But my family is, like, normal. Like, my mom is my mom, my dad is my dad, we're all together and happy, and that's just that. And I am, like, so beyond glad because, like, I would not be able to survive as a kid with divorced parents. Like, I feel like it would be so hard having to go from, like, house to house on each weekend and having to, like, change stuff and have, like, alternate schedules and agendas and all of that. I feel like it'd be so challenging. So if you're a kid whose parents are divorced, I feel so bad for you, and I am so sorry. And if you are one who does not have divorced parents like me, then you are very lucky, because that would be awful. But yeah, the next family that I drew was Ash and his family, and as I said earlier, Ash was actually raised in the wild because basically his parents, like, his mother, when he was born, she knew that she would have to give him up because she knew that it would be unsafe for him to stay with her. But basically I drew this picture as if it was some sort of, like, alternate universe, you know, where everyone was happy, because I just like to think of things in terms of happiness. But in all reality, what really happened was, after Ash was born, Ash's mom, she had to leave him behind, as I said earlier, so she left him with a wolf. I'm still trying to decide, like, if the wolf should be a person in disguise who, like, cares for Ash, who, like, she's sort of entrusted as, like, a godparent to Ash, or if it should literally just be, like, a wild wolf. But I'm gonna have to see, like, what I think about that. But after, like, she leaves Ash in the wild, basically Ash's dad sort of, like, leaves Ash's mom, so they are, like, actually divorced. So they didn't actually, like, get divorced, obviously, but he just sort of, like, abandoned her, you know? He, like, ran off because he was really scared of her, obviously, because she's, like, a villain. So Ash's dad just got scared and ran off with this other girl, and they just sort of, like, bailed, you know? So that's kind of sad, but whatever, just go for it, guy. But yeah, they just sort of, like, ran off to this other island, and she got, like, furious about this, obviously, because, I mean, if someone just leaves you without explanation, that's pretty bad. But yeah, they definitely have the worst relationship out of anyone in this group, but I don't really know, like, their relationship is, like, pretty bad. They start off pretty good, like, they're madly in love with each other, but that's part of the reason why everything is terrible, because she ends up, like, sacrificing so much just to be with him, and then he just ends up, like, yeeting it all out of the window when he runs away. And yeah, that's just, like, absolutely terrible. But yeah, anyways, this is them, their little family. Me drawing Ash as a baby was just so weird, because I feel like I've almost never drawn, like, little itty bitty babies before, tiny tots, you know, and he looked very cringe at first. I had to close his eyes and try to make him look more normal, because he looked like a demonic child at first, which, I mean, truly that would be, like, fitting of his character, because he is obviously, like, a demon prince. But I didn't want him to look too scary. I still want him to look really cute, like the little cute baby that he is. But yeah, he is the bestest boy. His parents are not really the greatest. His relationship with his parents relationship with each other, it's very bad. But yeah, let's just pretend that it's good so we can draw a cute little family picture. And yeah, that's that. The last family that I drew a picture of was Destiny's family, and this is, like, the best out of all of them, I think, because I feel like Destiny has a better relationship with them than any of the other people do with each other. So yeah, it's sort of similar to Chro's relationship with his parents, where Destiny likes her mom a whole lot more than she likes her dad, because her dad is really strict with her. But I feel like instead, the main difference is that, like, Ava and Onyx are, like, constantly, like, mad at each other because of their disagreeing point of views. But I feel like Luana, which is her mom's name, and Liam, which is her dad's name, as of right now, they're temporary names, so I might change them later on. Like, sure, they disagree with each other, and sure, they have different ways of doing things and different, like, ways of going about raising their daughter and, like, teaching her life lessons and stuff. But I feel like they both mutually agree that what they are doing is what is best for her, what is in her best interest, and, like, what is meant to protect her, you know? So like, even if one of them thinks that the other one is doing something wrong or that they're not doing it like in the best way, they still like mutually understand that they have good intentions and that they're doing it like for their daughter, you know? And neither of them bail, neither of them go away, neither of them divorce, neither of them argue very much. They both like are relatively calm and chill with each other, which is pretty good. And yeah, they both love Destiny with all their hearts, and even though they go about doing it different ways, it's still very clear and very obvious that they love their child so much. So yeah, that's very, very good. And I know like people commented down below and they were like, oh my gosh, all these cute little animals and all that great stuff. I gave Destiny a lion because Destiny can transform into a lion. I don't know why I gave Ravna a polar bear. I just kind of felt like it, but drawing all these cute little babies and my characters like as younger children, I just thought it was so funny. So yeah, they're very, very cute together. I imagine there being like a statue because of course they are the royal family, of all of them together, like a statue of the queen, the king, and the princess, who would be Destiny and Destiny's parents. But I don't know, and I feel like this could honestly be like the pose for the statue, you know? I feel like it's a very cute pose with her mom doing like the peace sign and her holding the stuffed animal with one of her eyes winked and stuff, and then her dad just like smiling peacefully. I feel like that'd be a very cute pose for the statue to be in. But yeah, if I were to rank these relationships, I'd probably say that Destiny and her parents had the best relationship, as well as Destiny's parents themselves had the best relationship with each other. I would say that Chro and his parents and Chro and his sister have like a really, really good relationship. Like, he loves Ravna with all of his heart and Ravna loves him with all of her heart. So yeah, but I would say that like his relationship with his parents and his parents' relationships with each other, they're both like in the middle, you know? They're sort of rocky, but it's like still relatively okay. And then Ash's relationship with his parents is actually like relatively non-existent because Ash never really got to know his parents. And Ash's parents' relationships with each other were like also relatively non-existent because they like have split ways, they've parted paths, you know? They've separated from each other, sort of like divorced. But yeah, I don't know. I know this isn't really like the greatest video for Valentine's Day, but I really didn't know like what else to do since I had already done ships. So yeah, I hope you found it at least a little bit enjoyable. I know like I promised on the familial love and all of that, but most of these were like not very satisfying familial relationships. But it's sort of like that one challenge, like make an OC without any trauma. Like, how do you make a character family that like doesn't have at least some sort of like conflicts, you know? Like, all good families have to have their problems, their struggles, their difficulties, their challenges, you know? You can't have a good family that doesn't have any conflicts. So yeah, anyways, I hope you all guys all enjoyed this video, and please let me know in the comments down below which of these families was your favorite, and if you'd like to hear more about my OCs and the original stories, because I love sharing them on my YouTube channel and telling y'all all about them. It makes me very, very happy. I really, really enjoy doing that. And yeah, anyways, if you did indeed enjoy watching this video, then please remember to like and subscribe for more, because that always helps me out so much when you do, and I really, really appreciate it. It helps to boost my YouTube channel and to the algorithm, which is always such an amazing thing, because then more artists in the community get to see my artwork, which I always really, really love. And yeah, it also helps you because you will get notification every single time that I post a new video, which is actually very, very frequently, especially compared to some other YouTubers. Unlike most others, I post videos multiple times every single week, and I post shorts multiple times every single day, so no matter what, I can almost guarantee that you will always have something fun and interesting to watch, and you'll never be bored. But yeah, if you want to take your support a step further, then please click the links in the description box down below. This will take you to my Instagram page, my Pinterest page, my Roblox page, and my NaNoWriMo page. If you want to make my Valentine's Day extra special, then you would subscribe to my Instagram page, because I have a lot less followers on each of those accounts than I do on my YouTube account, and each and every one of y'all would mean so much to me. And I'm not sure that many people know this, but if you subscribe to my Instagram account, you will actually get insider information, and you will get to see all my drawings before I post them on YouTube. So yeah, I post all my drawings about 3 weeks before I post them on YouTube. So if you want to see them instantly as soon as I upload them, then go to my Instagram account, and that will be able to be done there. Anyways, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Happy Valentine's Day. If you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, then tell them that you love them, and just tell your family that you love them if you don't. And also, if you're single, I hope that you have a good time as well. I know it's kind of sad thinking about like being single and not having anyone who actually actually loves you, but it's okay. If you have friends, if you have family, if you have someone else that you really, really love, then let them know that. And just remember that we are not all in this alone. Even if we feel like we are alone sometimes, we all have someone else that we can count on and rely on. Hopefully we all have someone else. We all have someone there. And even if you don't have someone there, I can be there for you because I love you, and yeah. Anyways, goodbye, eat more waffles, peace out, and happy Valentine's Day.